Welcome to DigiMasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Google is balancing its position as an AI pioneer against the loss of several prominent researchers to rival labs and startups. The company's cloud division recently reported 82% revenue growth, highlighting the strong commercial demand for its AI infrastructure and services. At the same time, Chief Scientist Jeff Dean announced his departure after 27 years, joining Google researchers Sanjay Ghemawat, Oriol Vinyals, and Kwok Lei to launch Discovery Loop. Their exits follow other departures, including Transformer paper author Noam Shazir and Nobel laureate John Jumper. The talent exodus reflects frustration with bureaucracy, limited access to computing resources, and a preference among some researchers for pursuing major scientific breakthroughs outside a large corporation. Google is also facing difficult choices over how to allocate scarce AI chips between internal research, consumer products, and cloud customers such as Anthropic. Chief Executive Sundar Pichai has said frontier AI research remains the company's first priority, even as cloud demand accelerates. Demis Hassabis is stepping down as DeepMind Chief Executive to become Chairman and Alphabet's Chief Scientist, while Kore Kavukoglu takes over daily management and Gemini development. Google's full-stack strategy allows it to profit from AI infrastructure, enterprise software, consumer products, and partnerships with competing labs. The central question is whether Google must build the industry's most advanced models or focus on efficient systems that are good enough for most business and consumer uses.
Adobe has launched a unified ChatGPT plugin that connects users to more than 70 creative and productivity tools, including Photoshop, Premiere, Firefly, and Lightroom. Users can describe a goal in natural language, while the plugin selects and operates the necessary Adobe tools behind the scenes. Examples include applying consistent styles to product photos, creating packaging mock-ups, producing short-form video clips, and exporting print-ready documents. Adobe says the integration is designed for quick drafts and routine tasks, rather than replacing its full applications or guaranteeing pixel-perfect results. Apple's purchasing power has also faced resistance, with Chinese memory maker CXMT reportedly declining to match the company's requested lower pricing for DRAM. CXMT has reportedly committed much of its production to Huawei, Xiaomi, and other manufacturers through higher-priced long-term agreements. OpenAI has announced changes to ChatGPT's free and paid tiers, including unrestricted chats for free users and access to the GPT-5.6 Lunar model. Free users are also receiving a new Think button that activates a deeper reasoning mode for complex questions. Microsoft is testing an AI integration in Windows Performance Analyzer that would let engineers investigate performance traces through natural language questions instead of manually reviewing dense data. OpenAI is removing rate limits next week for text-only prompts on ChatGPT free and go accounts. Users will still face separate limits when uploading files or images, generating images, or using the updated voice mode. The company is also making GPT-5.6 Lunar the default model for those accounts, replacing GPT-5.5 Instant. A new Think button will let users ask Lunar to spend more time generating responses without limits for text-only chats. Plus and Pro subscribers will receive an update to GPT 5.6, Sol, designed to provide more focused answers, adjust detail, and offer helpful corrections. Those users will also gain a slider to control how much reasoning the model applies. OpenAI described the changes as a step toward making advanced AI more widely available.
SoftBank contributed $50 million to the Trump Presidential Library in January, 2 months before announcing a federal land lease for a major data center in Ohio. The timing was disclosed in response to concerns raised by Senators Elizabeth Warren and Richard Blumenthal and Representative Melanie Stansbury about potential bribery. In March, SoftBank said its SB Energy subsidiary would build what it called the world's largest AI data center at the Energy Department's Portsmouth, Ohio site. The project also includes a nearby gas-fired power plant with at least 9.2 gigawatts of capacity. The lawmakers noted that SoftBank's earlier donations to the Ronald Reagan and George W. Bush libraries came after those presidents left office and after their library organizations were established. They said the Trump donation occurred during his presidency and before construction of the library had begun. The lawmakers also pointed to the dissolution of a Florida-based Trump Library fundraising organization after it failed to file an annual report. SoftBank said its contribution went instead to the Donald J. Trump Presidential Library Foundation and would support the library's construction and operation.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @DigimasterShorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.